Good morning, everybody, and welcome to today's workshop. Today's workshop topic, everyone, is online job searching. We're actually going to demonstrate to you how to be able to access quite a few of the online job search job banks that we use in our job search meetings. For those of you who are missing some of these sites, that is a-okay. Please speak to your staff, okay? And they will definitely make sure that you're signed up for those sites if you are not, okay? Awesome. So, just some announcements as usual. Welcome to today's workshop watch party. Today's topic is Intro to Online Job Searching. Thank you so much for participating with us every week, you guys. Please remember our workshops are every Tuesday and every Thursday from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Okay? As of this week, I just want to let you all know we have also started our mock interview workshops. Each of you will be picked at random to be emailed or called or texted for a mock interview with a date and a time. These interviews are set up to be as though they are regular interviews, okay? Usually you don't know when that interview is coming. You apply for a job, you hope you get a call back as soon as possible. Sometimes we have to make changes in our schedule, especially if it's a job that we would like to have. Sometimes we are unprepared, but we know what we need to do and who to ask to get prepared, right? So we're going to see what resources you guys use, what you've learned from us in regards to preparing for an interview, going through an interview, and making sure you are fully prepared with your answers for the interview. Sorry, my computer was going to sleep there. Okay, so that's all for our announcements, and please remember to like our video. Okay, so let's get started. So today we're going to be using, of course, my computer screen. I will be demonstrating first using our most famous job bank out there, Indeed.com. Today I am starting with my blank internet page. For some of you guys, you use Internet Explorer, okay? And for those of you guys who don't know what Internet Explorer is, I will bring up a picture of it. Internet Explorer. Okay, so Internet Explorer. It's this picture right here. Some of you guys have this for internet, right? I use specifically Google Chrome, which is this icon down here. Okay, that's what I'm on today. So as soon as I open a new page up on Google Chrome, the first page that comes up for me usually is my Google page. Okay, so I tend to like Google because it's very easy to use and it's quick to use as well. Some of you guys have other search engines that you use, such as Bing, which is perfectly fine. I'm not too sure if anyone has an MSN.com internet page still up, but if you do, they also have a search engine that you can use, which is perfectly fine as well. But today, what I would like you guys to all start, usually I have everybody start on Google. So up here, where I've just tapped my mouse, okay, is your URL bar. It says search Google or type a URL. So if you are not on this main Google screen right here, you can always get to it by tapping the bar up here and going to www.google.ca. Perfect. Okay, you can always do that. So over in the corner, my email box is saying that I need to update some stuff. I'm just gonna scooch the screen over just a little bit because the screen's a little big. So for all of you who also have an email account, a Gmail account, a Google account, You can always access it from the Google main page, guys, by going specifically right here, okay? Over here is where you'd sign in, okay? Over here is where I'm signed in. If you want to add another account to add somebody else onto your computer, you can just click that. It opens up a list of people that I have emails for, but I'm going to go back, right? For all those who have ever used my computer to sign into their email, your email address would be in my list, right? You can use a number of different accounts to sign in. When you click the Gmail button, that takes you directly to your email, but we're not going to go into my email. As I said, we're going straight into our job search. I just want to make sure you guys know how to search for Google whenever we are job searching. Okay, perfect. So we are now going to Indeed. Indeed Red Deer is what I usually like to put in myself, but they'll put Indeed Jobs Red Deer. Okay. As you guys can see, I click enter. Then it usually brings up a full page of different links that you can go to get to Indeed. Usually the first link works, especially if it doesn't have an ad bolded beside it. Usually it'll take you right to the site. So we're going to click that top line. Perfect. So now we are on the Jobs Indeed site. So most of the time, nobody is signed in. That's okay. So like I said, we are going to sign in. Now, when you have a Google account, notice over here, sometimes it'll pop up and just ask you automatically, hi, do you want to sign in as Natasha King, or as Chantel, or as Jenna, or as Brady, or as Aaron, any of our clients, right? Do you want to sign in as your email address? If you already have an account, you would continue. For those of you who don't have accounts, let's go through what you would do to sign in without that button. So you just click sign in. Okay. And here's where you sign in, guys. Here's where you sign into your account. Straighten that back up. So for those of you who don't have a sign in for Google, Apple, or sign in with Facebook, if you don't use any one of these to sign in with Indeed, it will be an email address and a password for you. Okay? Once you have signed in, whichever way you're going to, my way is Google, so I'm going to click sign in with Google. And it automatically signs me in, as my computer knows me very well. Okay. Now that I'm signed in, I usually like to specify my job search. So because I am job searching for clients who are looking for part-time work, I will usually start off with part-time in the what bar, and for where? Red Deer, Alberta. Okay. Once I've entered both the what and the where, I then click my Find Jobs button. Voila! So my change becomes more specified to part-time jobs that are available here in Red Deer, Alberta. This is page 1 of 278 jobs that they have as part-time. Now, please note, guys, Indeed jobs will not only take submitted job applications or job postings, but they will also suck job postings from different places. Sometimes Indeed will not update quick enough, and a lot of times jobs from the past that are expired, that are more than 30 days old, will be left on there. So today we're also going to talk about where you look to make sure that your post is up to date enough for you to be able to apply for. Please make sure the job posting is at least today or within the week it was posted, right? So for example, the first position on here, I know a few of you guys could apply for. This is our produce clerk position through Central Alberta Co-op, okay? They just made this posting apparently today. Very cool. Let's click on the produce clerk position. So now that I've clicked it, on the right-hand side of my screen, the produce clerk position description pops up, as well as where we can apply for the position, okay? So usually what I like to do when I'm job searching, especially what I've taught all of my job searchers to do, is read through the description of the position you are applying for. You need to do this to make sure that the skills on your resume match up with the skills for the position that you are applying for. If they aren't, you can update those guys. Sometimes we forget some of the things that we have done in our past that we are capable of. And sometimes we need a little bit of a reminder. So an example here would be the list of responsibilities. How many of you guys have assisted customers looking for a specific item in the store? I know that's on a couple of people's resumes. How many of you have stocked, faced, culled, and rotated inventory? We didn't put in culled in your resumes, but stocking and facing, that's in quite a few people's resumes, right? So please make sure that you always read through the description of the position right here before applying for the job and make sure it is suitable for you. Within the description of the position, we have a summary of what Central Alberta Co-op is here to do, what their, I guess, store motto is. So instead of me describing what's in the description, I'm just going to read through the description with you guys today, okay? Because it's a very important piece, and I want everyone to make sure that you guys are taking the time to read through these descriptions, okay? So, Central Alberta Co-op is here to serve our members and customers with products and services that help build, feed, and fuel individuals and communities. We are a different kind of business. Being member-owned means that any profits are returned to our members and stay in the local economy. We live where you live, work where you work, and help grow the economy right here. Our Timberlands food store, okay, so up in Clareview, or sorry, in the Timberlands area, which is near Clareview, is looking for one casual produce clerk to join our team. The position is casual, so that means less than 24 hours per week. Okay? Availability requirements. You need to be available weekdays and weekends, early mornings at a 5 a.m. start. So for those of you who would take the bus usually, this is usually not the best position for you. The buses don't start running until 6, I think later now due to the changes, okay? So it's a little bit difficult for you to be able to get there if your only form of transportation is the bus. Now, if you bike, if you walk, if you drive your own vehicle, this would be a great position for you to apply for. A 5 a.m. start isn't too bad, especially if you're working less than 24 hours a week. That means you're not getting up at that time every day. And everybody loves some fresh bread, some fresh produce. That's why they get up early in the morning to make sure everything is out and fresh for the day. Responsibilities for this position. Now, this is the important part, guys. This is where you do your skill matching, okay? Assist customers looking for a specific item by taking them to that item. Assist in the receiving and inspection of fresh produce into the warehouse area and product storage. Stock, face, cull, and rotate inventory following the first in, first out process. Wash, cut, and package product for the fresh cut program. Water plants and change water in flowers as required. Ensure adequate levels of fresh produce are displayed at all times. Ensure a clean and sanitary work environment. Ensure that all equipment is operated in a safe and responsible manner. maintain temperature logs, and ensure all food and equipment temperatures comply with food safety guidelines. Ensure the date is accurate on all packages and remove any dry, discolored, and outdated products. Be familiar with all products handled and be alert to new product information. Be knowledgeable of Canadian Food Inspection Agency recalls and CAC's required response, and provide customers with current information. Other duties as assigned by the manager. Qualifications for the position. So what you need to get the position. Okay? So responsibilities are things that you would do if you were to get the position. Qualifications are what you need to be able to apply for the position. Excellent customer service skills, excellent organizational skills, ability to work independently and in a team. Some heavy lifting is required. So qualifications are also the main way you should skill match, okay? Responsibilities are a really big list of skills that you definitely need for the job, right? It's always handy to have some or all of these skills before starting the job when it comes to the list of responsibilities that you're going to be expected to complete on the job. But you want to make sure that you at least qualify for the position. So when all else fails, double check your qualifications section. If there's something you got to change or update to make sure it matches the position, do that. If you don't know how to update your resume still, please talk to your staff. Please talk to your employment specialist. We are here to help you. We are here to teach you so that you are able to apply for whatever positions you get. We want to make sure that you guys are employable as possible. So we want to make sure you have all the skills and know the best ways to apply both online and in person. Okay? Awesome. All right. Okay, everybody. So at the bottom, they have a few notifications about Central Alberta. They're proud to offer a supportive working environment based on our brand values of excellency, integrity, and responsibility. We are pleased to offer a competitive salary, the opportunity for advancement and personal growth and benefits depending on employment status. We are core status certified and committed to providing our team members and customers a safe working and shopping environment. Okay, and then they also say how long this posting will remain. They also let you know what you will need to upload when you get to the company site. So please upload a cover letter, resume, and 3 references. If for any reason you have difficulty uploading documents, please fill out the work experience and education sections. So when you have a difficult time uploading your resume, which sometimes happens, especially for some of you guys who don't have specific programs to be able to copy paste your resume, you can always fill in their online application with that information. This is specifically why we have taught you guys multiple times how to fill out your resume into an application, because you can't always just attach your resume. And even when you attach your resume, you have to go back in and make sure you change everything and update everything and make sure everything in the system is correct, because you don't want to leave without making sure that you have put everything that you want to make sure is off of your resume into this application. Okay? So we're not getting into online applications today. We're just getting into accessing different online job banks. Okay? So as much as I would like to click this, you know what? Let's click the apply on company site. So when you click on the apply on company site button, guys, for these postings, it will take you right to the company site. It'll open up the page for you where you can apply. There's the description of the position again, and then there's the apply now button over here. Okay? Going directly to career sites is usually the best way for applying because they have the most updated job postings for their business. But like I said, we will talk about that another day. So we're just going to bounce right back on over to Indeed very quickly, okay? So, Indeed. Let's scroll down. I'd like to find a position where you can just apply on Indeed, just so that I can give you guys an example of what that would look like. 14. Okay, and please, guys, remember, always check how long your ad has been posted for. They usually have it in the bottom right or in the bottom left corner of the job posting, okay? So produce clerk, like I said, was for today. As we move down, warranty and office administrator, 3 days ago. So that wouldn't be too bad for someone to apply for, especially if they were interested. A position I would strongly discourage you guys from applying for. Any positions that are 14 days ago, that is way too long, guys. That is way too long. I would say the most time, 7 days, but even that is pushing it. If you can apply for a position on the first day, that's when you want to apply for the position. You should be applying and looking for jobs every day so that you don't miss the day a new position posting has been posted, so that you're not applying 2 or 3 days after that position has been posted for. You should always be applying for positions that have been posted for that day. This is why I've assigned most of you guys to apply for a position of interest daily. Because if you're at least looking daily, then you at least know what has been posted new, what has not. Kennel attendant at Country Hills. That was 11 days ago. Okay, let's take a look at this one. All right, so this one we will be able to apply through Indeed, it looks like. So this is for a kennel attendant position. Country Hills Leonbergers in Red Deer County, Alberta. They're looking for full-time, part-time, permanent. Okay, and they were urgently hiring at the time. I'm sure lots of people have applied. So we are seeking a kennel. So again, reading through the description, making sure that this job is suited for me. Okay, so we are seeking a kennel attendant to join our team. You will be responsible for the overall care and well-being of the animals at our facility.